Gaming rooms have gotten wild recently, and I don't know if it's because of the rise of streaming on Twitch, where people feel like they have to make their whole room look good on camera, or maybe it's just because of quarantine and we spent a lot more time in our gaming rooms. Well, whatever the reason, they are wild now. I tweeted out some progress pics of my streaming and YouTube studio and asked you guys to send me yours in response, and got a couple hundred more than I expected. Like, there were probably over 100 gaming rooms that I wanted to show in this video, and I only picked 5. So if you're not in this video, don't worry too much. I'm thinking of making this a regular thing and just pulling from this Twitter thread for 5 or 6 more videos. So if you're watching this and you didn't submit your room and you think yours is pretty cool, I will link to actually, I'll just link to my Twitter and I'll make it the pinned tweet. How about that? But anyway, let's take a look. Hey look, even if you can't afford to make your stream room look as crazy as some of these gaming setups we're about to look at, it is still possible to get a professional looking stream using today's sponsor, Own.tv. Love these guys, longtime sponsor of this channel. Own.tv is your one-stop shop for all your stream overlay and alert needs. They've got some really cool ones in their store if you're just looking to quickly revamp what your stream looks like. I mean, just glance through this page right now. I'll link to this page in the description down below, which, by the way, if you do pick up one and you use that link, it helps support the channel, so thank you. But I was just looking through that today and found this pixel art one for all you retro gamers. Super clean, super nostalgic, and you can pick it up right now for 50% off if you use code Senpai at checkout. Actually, the link below will automatically give you that discount, so don't even bother remembering it. But if you've been looking for a stream revamp, now might be the right time. So click the link down below, check out Own.tv, and give your stream the attention that it deserves, the love that it deserves. Back to the video. All right, these are in no particular order, except I'm going to put a pretty wild one at the very end. That way you watch all the way through, because watch time. You're welcome. I mean, thank you. I'm also going to link to the people who submitted these below. They're all Twitch streamers, so if you want to check out their live streams and see their room in action, be my guest. Give them a follow. All right, number 1. Let's start off with the king himself, Gothalion. I wanted to set a proper precedent with this one, that I'm looking for more than just a cool desk. I'm looking for, well, if you look at Gothalion's, in this case, a lair, maybe a dungeon. What would you call this? I'd call it a gaming lair. Lair. Not layer, lair. But look at this. This is what happens when a gamer is a dad. And he knows he's got to distract more than just himself. This guy's got, well, first of all, he's got a massive streaming desk. I mean, that is 2 like double wide monitors, not just regular ultra wide. These are like, what do you call those, super ultra wides, where it's literally 32:9. I had to ask him what he could possibly do with those. And he said chat, OBS, Spotify, stream labels, bunch of other stuff. But that is nuts. The guy also has cameras all over the place, and everything's linked together, so he can stream from the couch if he wants to play console. He can stream from either of the 2 arcade setups over here. Stream Deck's also all over the place, all with the vibe of like the underground speakeasy. Super cool aesthetic. Looks like a great vibe. This is exactly what I'm looking for. The kind of place that I would go even if I wasn't gaming. Like, I would do work on the couch. I would sit on my computer and do YouTube stuff or watch YouTube down there. This is the kind of place I'd bring guests. I'd have dinner at this table. Goth, can I have dinner at this table? Let me know. I'm not in Florida very often, but when I am, let me know. Let's jump to number 2 by Kokochan, because this one, when I first looked at it, started at like a 6. And then I went to the next picture and it jumped up to like a 9. And then I jumped to the next picture and it went to like a 14. It just keeps slapping you in the face. Like, it looks like a bedroom with a really cool display shelf of awesome figurines, which we all appreciate. And then you go to the next picture and you're like, oh, giant battle station right next to the bed. Like, look at this thing. 4 monitors, clipped speakers, multiple iPads, 2 of those like jet fighter joysticks on either side. Like, this is a battle station. And then you go to the next picture and the room just keeps going. I wasn't ready to see this at the foot of the bed. This is wild. Another entire 2 PC setup, multiple monitors, more jet fighter joysticks. Apparently this is like a boyfriend-girlfriend VTuber duo setup, which is super rad. And it's just filled with, well, maids. So many maids. But I need to know, is this room like extended? Like, did you build this bezel? Was it already there, or did you knock out this part of the wall and inch into the next room? And I have a suspicion that it's that one. Like, you just shafted whoever lives in the room behind you. Like, just being in the next room is like that one scene from The Devil in Me. But super cool space. And we stand, over here, we stand productivity power couples. keep at it. But let's jump to Asia the girl, because this is something I've never seen before. Asia turned her laundry room into a stream room. And it's not like she just willy-nilly set up a gaming desk in a streaming room. Like, the whole thing is an aesthetic. It took me a minute to realize there was a washer and dryer in there because it just fits. But this is like a vibe that I've never experienced before, with the blue sewing machine, the projector putting artwork on the wall art that she painted, the lava lamp. Oh, the lava lamp. I even checked out her stream, and it looks like she put just as much time into the digital setup as she did the real world setup. But let's jump to number 4, because this one's different than the ones that we've looked at prior. And this is by Toe to the Knee. And this is one that I would call it precision. A lot of gaming setups are like spray and pray, where you're putting as many things, as many decorations, as many lights as you can, and there's nothing wrong with that. But this is the opposite of that, and you don't see it as often. This is just a few really well thought out decisions. Like, I love the single green beam of light. I love the fireplace in the corner. I love the brick wall on the other side, which also has been pushed back. Apparently that's a thing you guys do. Like, how do you do that? Did your room come with these soffits, or do you build these? Stop giving me expensive ideas. But super cool, cozy space for you and your dog. Another room that I could see myself relaxing and doing things other than gaming in. And that's a W all around. But let's jump into the last one. This one is also by a streaming legend named Cohh Carnage. But this guy is just living the dream. I mean, he's got a whole tour of the basement, which is all dedicated to his work/gaming/streaming space. It's super cool. I'm just gonna link to the tour. His link is gonna be the tour on YouTube. But it's got multiple rooms, places to stream, places to hang. It's even got a dedicated room painted green so he can get into VR. He didn't say hat channel, but I'm assuming hat channel. That's what we did here, where basically all the walls are on rubber clasps so vibrations don't come through from stomping upstairs. I mean, I just love the variety of these spaces. I mean, we're going from people who have to build a gaming space out of a laundry room and have crushed it, to people that have been successful streamers and can justify turning an entire basement into a gaming space. I mean, just some of the coolest stuff in here. Do I need to build a soffit? I could probably build one right here. I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that. Stop it. But did you have a favorite of these 5? If you did, leave it in the comments down below. If you didn't, just leave your favorite emoji, because it helps with engagement. And while you're down there, hit the like button, because you've watched this far. You obviously liked the video. And if you want to submit your room for an upcoming video, check out my pinned tweet. Go ahead and toss pictures of your room in there. Please make them high quality pictures. The better quality the pictures, the easier it is for me to use them. But slap them on there. I look forward to seeing your spaces. And as always, happy streaming.